to $1, state 5 to pillbox.
Yeah, the lock one's the assignment pillbox, the individual's no longer the same.
State 15.
You okay, Officer Powell?
Yeah, any idea why I might want to speak to you?
Yeah, what's up?
Well, I'm asking you, why are you in such a rush? You came flying down Elgin then.
Oh, my bad, my man.
How come you driving so quick, mate?
I just needed to get here quick, I guess.
Yeah, why did you need to get here quick? I mean, someone dying or?
No, I just don't like wasting time.
Oh, waste of time. Okay, what's your name, fella?
Why?
Why? Because I need to see if you got any previous convictions before I decide what I'm going to do about your speed and your driving back there. And you've been driving a vehicle, so you're required to give me it as well.
But why do you need to know who I am?
Because I'm requiring you to tell me under Section 163 of the Road Traffic Act.
Right, but why do you need to see if I have any previous convictions?
Because I need to deal with you for the offences I've just witnessed.
What's your name?
1384 is all I'm required to tell you. It's my collar number.
What was it, sorry?
1384.
Don't know. Just never had anyone need to check my previous convictions for going
I'm gonna
over
check
the speed limit.
1 second.
$1,
Yeah,
state
okay,
5
just
deleted.
get this clear, just in case.
Remain 417.
Okay, yeah, well, I'm going to be running your name, so what's your name, fella?
Tyrone.
Tyrone, and your surname?
Just Tyrone.
Just, I need your first name and your surname, mate. Mate, if you don't give me your name, you'll be arrested and taken to the station for failing to comply. Well, mate, stick your hands up. No time you're under arrest for careless and inconsiderate driving.
Right, so why is there 3 units then?
Mate, stick your hands up. You're under arrest.
But why is there 3 units?
Is there anything I reasonably stay I do to comply with my request?
No, but why is there 3 units? Right, you are just a fucking idiot, aren't you?
Right, mate, it's motor time. You're under arrest with
Well, you're just an idiot.
Inconsiderate driving, contra Section 3 of the Road Traffic Act.
You're just an idiot.
You do not have to say anything, but may I be defensive if you do not mention...
You really are just an idiot, no.
If you do say migrants, grounds to arrest, I saw you driving well above the exposed speed limit, paying no attention to red lights. The assessed arrest is prompt effective investigation defence, ascertain your name,
you're just
ascertain
weird.
your address.
Nah, you're just weird, you.
I'm going to search you now in Section 32 page. If you know about a stick put me around.
You're gonna you're gonna search me now.
Yeah, anything that's going to stick me put me around me.
Shouldn't do, mate.
Okie dokie. Okie dokie, you're further under arrest for possession of an offensive weapon in a public place. You're still under caution, the assessment remains the same. Right, go on, let's get you back in the police car, we'll have a chat at the station.
Yeah.
Don't go wandering off.
Hey, wait, you.
Right, are you ready to begin?
Yes, sir.
Yep.
Okay, this time. So do you know what's going to happen? So what's going to happen is obviously I'm going to be interviewing you. What will happen is I've first got to set the recording device. I'll then introduce myself. You and your solicitor will get a chance to introduce yourself, talk about why we're here, and then what I'll do is I'll just ask you some questions, okay?
Yeah.
What I would ask some things, I won't interrupt while you're speaking. If you don't interrupt me while I'm speaking, that'll be very much appreciated, okay?
Yeah.
Right, any questions for a start?
Nah.
No worries. Do you need a drink or anything like that before we start the interview?
I'm okay at the moment.
Yeah, no worries. I'll just start the recording then. Time by my watch is 15:07 on the 7th of September 2024. We're in interview room 2 at Mission Police Station. I am Police Sergeant 134 Avian Sov, Los Santos Police Service, currently part of the Firearms and Recruitment Development Department. Today I'm going to be interviewing
Tyrone Richardson.
on suspicion of careless driving, failed to provide his name when driving a vehicle carelessly, and possession of an offensive weapon. Now, before I can discuss with you, I've got to caution you. You do not have to say anything, but it may harm your defence if you do not mention when questioned something that you later on in court. Anything that you do say may be given evidence. You understand that?
Yeah,
And do you understand what that means?
I do indeed.
Okay. During this interview, you do have the right to receive free and independent legal advice. You've chosen to exercise this right, and today you've been represented by...
Gary King.
Okay. Are you happy for Mr. King to be your solicitor?
Yeah.
And are you happy you've had a chance to speak with Mr. King before this interview?
Yeah.
Okie dokie. So, obviously, you've heard the allegations. Do you also want to tell me about them?
What would you like to know?
Well, we'll start from the top then. Stop there. So, when you were driving southbound Elgin Avenue, so what sort of speeds were you doing?
I'd probably about 70 to 80. I don't really think the car can go much quicker than that.
About 70, 80. And do you know what the speed limit is in Elgin Avenue?
I believe you informed me.
Yeah, and what did I inform you it was?
You informed me it was 30 after the fact.
Mm-hmm. So why are you driving so far above the speed limit?
Yeah, the speed cameras say it was 70, so I was under the impression it was 70.
So the speed cameras tell you 70, or just tell you were driving 70 in a 30?
Okay.
I'm asking you a question.
I mean, I suppose I was,
Mm-hmm.
but I feel like most of the city's under the impression it's got 70. But
Okay. Why did you think it was appropriate to be driving so fast?
I was a little bit cross that AE was closed, and I was on my way to Benny's because I really wanted to pimp out my ride.
Okay, do you think that's a good reason to be driving so quickly on a main road?
It's just the reason I'm giving you, man.
Just the reason you give me. Well, I'm asking you, do you think it's appropriate?
No.
Yeah. If I was to say that particular road's usually quite a busy road, there's usually quite a lot of pedestrian traffic there, would you agree with me?
Yeah, it depends on the time of day.
Time of day. Okay. Do you not think there'll be a risk that someone might be in the middle of the road or on a push bike and you could hit them going those sort of speeds?
Possibly, but it's unlikely at this time of day.
Possibly, it's unlikely. Okie dokie. So, keep going. As I put my blue lights and follow you, and as I follow you, I do see you go through a couple of red lights. So, why did you not stop for those red lights?
Like, as I said before, I was a little bit angry, and I really wanted to get to Benny's to see if it was open.
Mm-hmm. You don't think it's quite a reckless manoeuvre going through red lights? You could quite easily cause an accident, couldn't you?
Can you repeat that for me?
Do you not think it's quite a reckless manoeuvre going through red lights? Yeah, it could quite easily have just been a simple fine and it'd have been
Yeah, I
on its way.
suppose, but it wasn't my intention.
Okay. Alright, so anyway, you do stop outside Benny's, you park your vehicle and I start speaking to you and I ask you for your name. Why didn't you provide me with your name when required to do so? Can you guys hear me okay, or am I breaking up for you guys as well? So when you pulled over at Benny's, why didn't you provide me with your name when I informed you that you needed to do so? All right, okay, so it must be just them. It's interesting. Mr. King, can you hear me okay?
Sorry, mate. I don't know what you're saying. Your mouse moving, but you're.
All right, how about now? Is that better?
Yeah, that's much better.
Okay. Can you hear me now, Mr. Tyrone, as well?
I can now, yeah.
All right, cracking. So, what I was saying was when I pulled you over, I did tell you that I required your name, and that it was a requirement for you to give me your name. Why did you not provide me with that?
Just with my experience in the past, I've just never really been asked my name for going, I don't know, what, 10 miles an hour over the speed camera limit.
Okay. But when I told you it was a requirement, you still failed to do so, and I informed you of the possible consequence of that, and you still didn't do so. So why didn't you provide me it?
I felt threatened by the presence of police.
Okay, what was I doing that made you feel threatened?
I don't know. I felt backed into the corner, and then towards the end of it, 2 more units pulled up because I've parked my car at Benny's. Just felt a
Yeah,
little bit
basically.
extreme.
Okay. Now, after that, you were arrested and you were searched, and a nightstick was found in your possession. Why are you in possession of a nightstick?
I found it in a bin.
You found it in a bin.
Yeah,
Okay. Why did you not turn it into the police or get rid of it?
I didn't know it was I didn't think it was an offensive weapon.
Well, what other use could there be for it other than as a weapon?
What like else could it be other than an offensive weapon?
Yes. What other uses could it have?
I'm not entirely sure. It's not really any of my business. That
Okay, well, the law does define weapons into 3 different categories. You've got made weapons. These are items specifically made to be weapons. We're talking things like knuckle dusters, nightsticks, firearms. You have adapted weapons, so things that have been adapted to become weapons. So, say someone takes a baseball bat and hammers nails into it to use as a weapon. That would be an adapted weapon. And you've got intended weapons. That's anything people intended to use as a weapon. Now, as I've already said, a nightstick comes under the made weapon category, so it is an offensive weapon. So why did you not think it'd be good idea to keep it on you? Why didn't you put it somewhere safe or hand it into the police?
again, it's not really any of my business. I wasn't, informed of the shit that you've just listed off. You can't really just. I found it like half an hour ago, and it doesn't come with the manual on what is an offensive weapon and what isn't.
Okay, document. So, what I'm going to say to now is, based on what's been said here, is I believe you have driven in a careless and inconsiderate manner between Elgin Avenue and Benny's. This is due to your excess speed and the fact that you failed to stop for multiple red lights. I also believe you failed to provide your name. Both these offences are what are known as offences of strict liability. It doesn't matter your intentions, your actions are enough to constitute the offence. In relation to the offence, the possession of the nightstick, for possession, you just need to know you're in possession of that item, not that it's necessarily illegal. Okay? So with that being said, is there anything you wish to add before I conclude this interview?
I don't think so, but
Okay. The time is 15:16. I'll be concluding the interview. Right, what I'm going to do.